Hi, welcome back to my channel, The Daily Winner. In today's video, I'll be sharing my book review number 2. So, for the second book, it's by Dale Carnegie and it's How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, I've read this book back when I was in college, but unfortunately, I did not make use of the very valuable information and advice by Dale Carnegie. He has divided this book into four parts, if I may say so. But I would like to share the three fundamental techniques on how to deal with people. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I was not able to use it back in college, and so I had really real problems when I started working. For example, I lost some friends along the way and burned bridges that I really felt bad about. And hopefully, going back to this, I'm starting all over again, and maybe this will help me become a better friend, and then I'll win more friends, and then maybe influence people because I want to influence people to motivate them to live a better life, and I want to influence people, especially the young ones, to read books, read, because it's really good for you. Okay, so here we go. So what I'll be sharing is the first part of the book talks about the fundamental techniques in handling people. Again, fundamental techniques in handling people. There are just 3 to remember. So if you're so busy or if you cannot remember all the principles and the advice that Dale Carnegie gives on this very, very good book, just deal with the basic, which is the fundamental techniques on how to handle people. So number 1, it says, principle number 1 to handle people is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Now, nobody wants to be criticized, whether they're wrong or not. You see, nobody wants to be criticized. Nobody wants anybody who keeps on complaining. We don't like whiners. We don't like people who keep on complaining. We don't like people who keep on condemning. Okay? Because as human, our need is for appreciation and the need of feeling important. So criticizing, condemning, and complaining will not help you win friends or influence people, especially in the workplace or in your businesses if you have businesses. And even for moms like us at home, we need to learn these things, especially with our kids and husbands who are actually kids by heart. Okay, so it's really difficult for us sometimes to tell them what to do, right? Even if at the back of our mind and with all the good intentions that we have, we want them to do these things just because it's good for them, like eating vegetables, washing their hands regularly, using sanitizers and alcohols. But if you keep on condemning, complaining, you won't get them to do just that. Okay, and that works for everybody, as in everybody. Nobody, even if they are at fault, and the more you criticize and complain and condemn them, the more they will stick to what they think is right. Okay, so do not criticize, condemn, or complain. Now, there are times that there are things or there are people that we really need to criticize because what they did or what they stand up for, or it's just worth criticizing as what we think it is. So the next fundamental technique to remember is the principle number 2, which is give honest and sincere appreciation, especially in the workplace. If you're the boss, if you really need to criticize your subordinate or an employee, the very first thing that you need to do is to give an honest and sincere appreciation. Look with your heart, not with your eyes. Look with your heart. There should be and there will be good, kahit konti lang, there will be something good in your employee and what he does in his or her work. So start with that before you start criticizing. Remember, we know when people are giving us honest appreciation or just want to make us feel good. We know when it's sincere or not. So make sure you give a sincere and honest appreciation. That's fundamental technique number 2. And number 3 is Arouse in the other person an eager want. It's just like making people do something out of their own free will. Okay? Like for example, I want my child to eat fruits and vegetables, but I cannot just tell the kid, you have to eat fruits and vegetables because I want you to eat fruits and vegetables. It won't work. Make her or him feel that he wants to eat fruits and vegetables. So you have to know what the other person wants. What's his interest? What does he or she likes? You have to connect that. So in my case, so she wants to be a superhero, for example. So you tell her or tell your kid, you have to eat fruits and vegetables so that you'll be strong and healthy. You can save lives. You can be a superhero, just like your favorite superheroes on TV or cartoon, whatever. Okay, so these are the things that we need to remember. This is really very, very important, especially if you're in the business aspect. You can always tell people, of course, because they're your employees, they would do the things that you ask them to do. But for them to go the extra mile, for them to do things without being told to do so for the betterment of the company is really a plus. And for that, you have to remember fundamental technique number 1 in handling people. Arouse to the other person arouse in the other person an eager want. Make him or her want to do it. Okay, so that's basically my sharing for this book review. This is very, very nice. I keep on coming back to this book, especially when I need something to remember really. But in a nutshell, these are the fundamental techniques that we need to remember by heart when dealing with other people. Number 1, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Number 2, give honest and sincere appreciation, even on social media. We know if it's an honest appreciation or not, right? And number 3, arouse in the other person an eager want. Okay? So, hopefully I could come up with the next video for this book. I still want to add some more because as I mentioned a while back, this has 4 parts. There are other things here that are very valuable. Everything, all the advice here are very, very valuable if you are into winning friends and influencing people. And basically how to deal with people, okay? No matter what your circumstances right now, okay? So hopefully you've learned something, and if you like to suggest any books that we can review and share to the world, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe to my channel as well. And if you have comments whatsoever, please do comment, leave a comment. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for everyone who's subscribed to my channel, who's viewing my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Be safe, everyone. Be safe. 2020 is almost over and we are surviving. And for those who are struggling, prayers for all of you. Thank you, and until the next video. Bye!